Gentlemen and ladies, welcome back to another video on the channel. You may notice I'm completely naked, I have nothing in my hotbar, and I'm in a completely different location in comparison to where I usually start my videos. And there is one simple truth. I lost my world. I don't know what happened. Don't know if it's a bug or something. All I know is it's gone now, and I can do nothing to bring it back. Although it does feel strange to start again. Only a few days ago I had netherite armor and tools, I had a good house, I had my pets and items, I had dreams as vast as Minecraft itself. And now here I am, completely devoid of those items, in a location unknown to me. Truth is, I lost something very dear to me, something I didn't really notice I cared for when it was there. And human beings are strange in this way. We only put value on something when it is no longer present in our lives. However, in spite of that big loss, in spite of the fact that I have to start all over, in spite of the pain and the suffering, all human beings must understand one simple principle. To grieve deeply is to have loved fully. I loved that world, even without realizing it. It was like a second home to me, and probably to some of you out there as well. We all sought comfort in that little mountain house in Miss Noodle, and I miss Miss Noodle, man. I truly do. My horse Sonata, which I never got a chance to ride because I was too excited about my Elytra. I was blind. Loss is a part of life. I tried getting it back and I couldn't. Eventually I came to make peace with it and understand the fact that it was gone. But this loss certainly wasn't planned, and if I were to say, okay, I'm never going to play again, I would miss out on so many things I could have had if only I just kept going. These worlds, these projects that we spend years working on, aren't the destination. They are the path. We as human beings walk through these paths and move on to better things. Just like when I started on the first day, I had wooden tools. So I went mining. I got stone tools, then iron tools, then diamond, and then netherite. I worked for those things, and I managed to get there with trials and errors. So obviously, I'm gonna get there again. If I had to start again 1,000 times, I would. Because it was never about the destination. It was about the path walked to get there. I spoke to my uncle about this matter before I started recording, and he said, there are two kinds of people in this world, Aaron. Those who lose something and allow that loss to define them, and those who lose and continue to move forward. Taking a look around this new world, this brand new chapter, fresh start, I think I would prefer to be the second one. To know that in spite of the world bringing me down to my knees, I still got up and tried, even if there was nothing left to try for. I want God himself to look at me and say, damn, I gave that guy all I had and he just won't quit. But of course, the grief is still there. It doesn't go away overnight. Imagine living in a mansion your whole life and then going from that to sleeping on the floor in a tiny apartment. But that is where most people lose the one thing that they should never lose. And that's persistence. The dedication one has to continue to try, regardless of what one faces. And although that world is nothing but memories lost in a digital world, videos of it exist on my channel, and those videos are proof I can get there again. So let's start all over, gentlemen and ladies, and let's enjoy every second of it. Because that is what Minecraft teaches us, that we can always start again. God damn, that was probably one of the most emotional speeches I ever had on this channel, period. Okay, so logically, I have done this before, so technically I should be able to do it faster this time. Now, I don't exactly know, but my guess is 5 days before I can actually get back on track, get the tools, get the armor, go kill the Ender Dragon, so on and so forth, and then just get to where I was before I lost the world. I'm thinking 5 days. I had some very good plans for that world, but it's no problem. I can imply the same plans here into this one, and believe me when I say I have some really good plans. I have some really good stuff planned, some really good builds, some really good challenges, and so on and so forth. But the first objective, is to get good tools and put some good enchantments on them so that I don't have to worry about tools. Because if I'm going to do some terraforming, if I'm going to do anything really, I'm going to need good tools for it. I do find that I constantly have to remind myself that I'm not wearing netherite armor anymore. It's going to take some time to get used to because I jump in head first into danger, into a group of mobs, and just start attacking. But I'm gonna have to stop doing that for the time being because I currently have no armor on, and even if I did, getting netherite is probably gonna take a while. So I need to get used to not charging headfirst into monsters. I gotta stop rushing, man. I have this rushing nature. I just rush into danger. I really need to stop doing this. I sense great danger. Oh my goodness, come on. This is funny. This is oh no, there's another one. No, 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 don't shoot, don't shoot. Ah, we got it. I think I survived. This is really stressful. I haven't been this stressed in a long time because of the netherite armor. I can just jump into heaps of monsters and be fine. But now this is not the case. That's definitely not the case. And man, I really need to stop jumping headfirst into danger. Took a while, but iron acquired. I was hoping to get at least like 5 diamonds in this one to get a pickaxe and a sword. I don't know if that's gonna happen because it took me a while to find the iron, and I didn't find that many either. You know, it's barely enough for a pickaxe. So I don't know if I'm gonna find diamonds, but I'll definitely try. Diamond acquired as well. Is it a 2 vein? Ah, it's a 2 vein. Come on. Come on, I mean, I started all over again. You'd think the game would be kind and actually give me a little bit more, but I guess I don't really have room to complain, so let's be grateful. It's enough for a sword. It's fine. Every single cell in my mind is telling me not to go in there, but at the same time, I don't have a choice because the cave leads this way, and second of all, my mind it's supposed to. I'm supposed to go in there. I'm supposed to walk into danger. I can't just change my nature. More diamonds. Sweet. Even though it's just 1. Okay, so there's a shrieker nearby, but in order for me to progress forward, I kind of need to break or place blocks and... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm scared for my life. I'm like a sitting duck at this point. Okay, the effect went away. I'm not exactly sure if the warden spawned, or if he's going to spawn, but I do know for a fact that those things need to be taken out, though I'm kind of afraid if there are other ones near the one that just got activated, that's going to be a problem, because if I break one of them, the other ones are going to activate, which is just crazy. Okay, so not exactly the best start to a world that I imagined personally, but I started running out of food in the caves and I had to start using rotten flesh, which really isn't sustainable. At the same time, I found out that you can't eat glistering melon. If I could, I might have actually been able to hit the goal of 5 diamonds. However, why are they not edible? I really do not know. It's melon, for God's sake. Why is it not consumable? I have absolutely no idea, and at the same time, my nervous system is kind of freaking out because I no longer have netherite armor, which is... I mean, I'm just going to keep saying that for a while because it feels strange to go from having everything to having nothing. It's certainly a different experience. It certainly is a different world in and of itself. But at the same time, I do understand that those things are earned gradually, so I can't really complain. However, oh, man, leave me alone. I have 2.5 hearts. Leave me alone, brother. Come on now. I was just about starting to regenerate. Just about, but let me see if I can give you a taste of your medicine. Yeah, that doesn't feel good, does it? Doesn't feel good, does it? I will say this. My luck has definitely turned since I switched over from the last one to this world. Because in the last one, I had to travel north of 2,000 blocks to find a village. In this one, I found one only after like 200 blocks? Something like that. So, it definitely feels like my luck has turned. It certainly has. And Oh, I'm so excited to commandeer one of these guys' houses. I'm so excited to sleep in their beds, to just call their houses mine until I find one to stay for myself. And I'm gonna eat this apple to celebrate because why not? I've been through an interesting day to say the least. It's really been hard because I had to get used to the mechanics all over again because I don't have any armor on, but I'm sure the villagers won't mind if we take shelter in one of their houses. But anyhow, it's high time I ended it here, gentlemen and ladies. But don't worry, we are going to be back, and we are going to rebuild and even better than the last one. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.